Okay, so the name of my YouTube channel is Too Many Projects, Too Little Time. Well, in my never-ending attempt to swamp myself with more projects than I could probably handle in a lifetime, I accidentally ended up with another truck. So recently I got the service truck, which was kind of an accident, long story, but anyway. So now I accidentally ended up with another one. Right there. So this is a 1957 International S162. Definitely needs some work, but the price was right. Somebody owed me money. Person that owed me money, the guy that owns this, owes him money. So there's not even any cash that's being exchanged here. So it ended up working out. I believe this truck was owned by a van lines company. I think. I'm not 100% sure. So I think it used to have a box on it. But anyway, we can take a quick look at it here. So you can see it's got an absolutely horrible paint job. I mean, they did the Navy approach to paint, and that's where they just caked it on over top of everything. Now, this can be good and it can be bad. The reason it can be bad is because it masks a lot of stuff. This thing definitely needs work. If you look at the cab corners here and all, this is actually the good door out of the two. The door on the other side is actually a lot worse. So this will be interesting in how we're going to fix all this. Let's climb up here, take a look at the frame rail. Let's see this here. Oh, look at that. Did not see that last time. Well, that's going to be an issue. But anyway, I have some ideas already for it. I actually have a straight 6 turbo diesel in my shop that, I mean, it actually looks similar to the gas engine that's in this. I don't plan on keeping the engine that's in this. It looks in relatively good shape. We'll look at that in a moment here. But I would rather have a diesel engine, so yeah. Frame's probably going to get cut down. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing, what the plan for this cabin chassis itself is going to be yet. Oof, it smells very stale. Old stale gas. Take a look on the inside. Yeah, broken window there. So yeah, she needs some loving, that's for sure. But you know, it's not too bad for, I mean, you have to put things in perspective, like we always talk about. It's a truck from 1957. Okay, it's had no restoration, no nothing, anything like that. So 63,000 miles. I would guess that's probably accurate by the type of truck it is. Oh, trans feels good. Assuming it's 4 or 5 speed. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that would be reverse. So yeah, it seems like a 4-speed reverse, obviously. That, have the old registration in there. Heat, defrost. It's a cool truck. It's cool. It's cool to sit here too and look down that hood, I must say. But you know, the inner panels look good. I've seen quite a few of these for sale online, and they were actually in a lot worse condition. I don't know what my plan is really going to be for this, but it is very cool, and I'm going to grab it while I can, because what I'm ultimately getting it for is less than scrap value. So, and it may run, I don't know. Definitely not going to drive with that drive shaft. We'll just pull the engine out of this truck. I wonder if we could, well, here, we'll borrow a drive shaft from this. There you go. Oh, this has 2. Look at that. Yeah, we'll get the pass-through diff. Put that in there, make it a tandem. But anyway, so this is the bad door right here. As you can see, so that'll be interesting. I've never done one of these before, so we're all gonna learn together. But as far as the actual frame itself goes, it doesn't look that bad. It's not rotted through or anything. Actually, the frame looks pretty good. It looks like, is it double framed? Oh no, they got the rails just on top of it for a body, probably. So yeah, looks good. Let's see. Let's look under the hood if we can without falling off this trailer. Man, they really shoehorned it onto this trailer. Look at that. Okay, so this should be, I think it's a 262 black diamond or something. This hood, by the way, is supposed to open like up into the side. It's not supposed to open like this. But anyway, so there's the engine right there. As you can see, actually looks very similar to my engine in my F-150, the straight six, which is a great engine in my truck. I mean, this one, I don't know how good these are. I'd imagine it's good because it's an old straight six. And they seem to be wonderful engines. But I have a diesel engine that should literally fit right in here, maybe. I don't have a measuring tape, so I don't know. But yeah, so that's the plan. As far as what I've seen and researched, this grill insert I don't think is right for this truck. I think it did come on a style like this, but it was the pickup truck style that had this front end. It had two lights. I think I could be totally wrong about that. From everything I've seen, this is a different grill insert. Take a look under here. Here's your transmission. There's your parking brake right up there. And yeah. Drive line. Our front axle. Here's our oil pan. It's been smashed in. They're probably moving this thing around with a forklift or something. I'm not familiar with this trans. It's definitely not a T19 or 18. I don't even think they had them in the 50s. I don't know though. There's some numbers right there. But anyway, yeah, so here's your engine. Gas six-banger, which is probably a phenomenal engine. It probably is. I'm sure it would probably run forever and all. Probably has no power, but, you know, back then in these types of trucks, they really didn't need it. You know, nobody was going anywhere in a hurry back then, that's for sure. Fuel tank looks pretty good, actually. I don't see any rust through it. Now, the outside is one thing. The inside's a whole other story, so we'll have to check that out. But anyway, yeah, so we're going to shoehorn that straight six turbo in here. So, yeah, more updates to come. It is what it is, you know. There's a reason why she's in the situation she's in now. It is what it is. If you like her, then maybe you'll be her knight in shining armor. But other than that, like, all right, we are just waiting for delivery of the International Harvester 162 right now. It's cold out too. Wow. So just sitting here. Should be coming from that way, I believe. So I got the skid steer at the end of the driveway, so the driver knows where to pull in. And we'll see what happens. I think I'm just going to try and have him back in, because the guy the neighbor of the property keeps using the farm driveway. I haven't said anything about it, and it is what it is, whatever. But he's really messing it up pretty good. And it might be nice if, like, he could maybe get some gravel or something to put down on here, but whatever. And somebody's throwing trash all over at the end of the driveway in like one specific spot, so I think I'm gonna have to put another camera down here. Oh, well, I don't know. I guess that's a sign, because I guess that's the sign of the era we're going into right now. But anyway, yeah, so we're just waiting on him now. Hey, you could pull in right there. So the International 162 S162 got delivered yesterday to the farm. We're gonna head to the farm right now, and we're gonna see if we get to crank over, because I'm hearing two different stories on it. The first story is, oh, we had it running not that long ago off of a pony tank. He said that the owner, the guy I bought it from, said that the tank is not in good condition, which, you know, okay, that's normal, especially for an older vehicle like that from the 50s. So, you know, okay, that makes perfect sense. Wow, it's sloppy out here in the field. So like I said, that makes perfect sense. However, then I hear from Joe, which I love Joe, but he's a terrible source of information. He doesn't listen to literally anybody or anything, or pay any attention whatsoever, but he says stuff with confidence and never knows what he's talking about. So anyway, he says the engine's locked up. I don't know why Joe would know that. Joe has only ever just put eyes on the truck like maybe once. I don't know. Actually, I don't even think he's seen it in person. I think he saw it in the picture the guy sent him when he asked him if he was interested in it. But anyway, either way, we're going down there now, down at the farm. Whoop. And we're gonna throw a jump pack on it. If that doesn't work, I got some batteries in the articulated loader over here that I'll pull out and try. And yeah, see what happens. All right, there she is. Let's see what happens. So here she is. Now, mechanically, I don't know much about this. I do know from what I've observed that the drive shaft is bent. So, you know, for some reason it does start, which, you know, I mean, I just have ether. I didn't bring any gasoline down here. So even if it does start, it's literally probably just going to fire. I don't think it's actually going to like run, because it's not hooked to a fuel tank. But with that being said, if for some crazy reason it did, or for whatever, if we did hook a pony tank anyway, if for some reason it did, I would try and move it, but you definitely can't like drive it, because the drive shaft's pretty bent. Actually, I'll show you. Yeah, nice little kink in there. Wow, while I'm playing that, usually not that much. But anyway, yeah, drive shaft's kinked, but that's okay. She needs a lot more work than that. So another thing is the hood on this is not properly connected to anything. Now, I believe the hood is supposed to tilt up like this. I don't know which way. I think that way. I don't know from the pictures I've seen, but and I believe it's messed up and will not do that. So let's see if we could get access. Okay, it looks like, yeah, it tilts to the passenger side, but it looks rusted enough that it won't. I wonder if I can prop it up like a normal hood. I think I'm gonna do that if I could get a stick or something. Probably like a terrible spot for that, but whatever, we'll try it. Please don't fall on me. Oh, that's pretty cool. The valve cover has a IH cast into it, or stamped into it. Pretty cool. All right, so we got a top post battery, which is what I was expecting. And it's weird that's a red wire. I wonder if this is negative ground. I mean positive ground. No. Oh, oil bath air cleaner. Doesn't look like there's a mouse nest, so that's good. I actually really like oil baths, to be honest with you. Not on me personally, but oil bath air cleaners. Okay, so Put that on there. Grab that jump pack. Okay, let's throw the jump pack on there. I'm even gonna spray ether and we're gonna see if we can get her to just bump over. Just that'll give us a good condition of the engine right off the bat. I don't know too. I really don't know if this is negative or positive ground. I mean, it's definitely old enough to be either, but I don't know too much about these trucks. I guess let me check the ignition coil and see what it says on there. I'm gonna check the oil too. Yeah, she's got oil. She's got that Earl. Okay, here we go. Here's the ignition coil. So negative is going there. Positive is going to the resistor. So I think we're negative ground then. And I'm not checking points, anything like that. We're just gonna give her the fire. Give her the juice. Boy, that's dangerous. I connected the jump pack. I didn't get any like any little sparks yet, so that's not good. But oh, let's try it. Oh, just trying. Let's see if I could see that fan under there. I can't really see. No, not seeing. Well, that's not good. The fan ain't tweaking. Normally when you do that, even if it bumps, you'll see the fan kind of like this. And I'm not seeing it budging at all. Alright. That's not good. But it's not the end of the world. Oh, that's pretty cool. Oh, IH something. I don't know. What is that? Choke? I don't know what that is. Where's that choke? Oh no, that's probably. I don't know. Alright, yeah. What are these notifications I'm getting? Getting all these notifications about something. Oh, Joe's texting me. Should I come to the farm? Yes, you should, Joe. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. Oh my God, yeah, she seems like she's stuck. I'm not really sure how Joe knew that, but she's locked up pretty good there. That's not good. Okay. I mean, I have another engine for it, so whatever, but it would have been fun to play with it. Generator's not locked up. I see it spinning. But the, yeah, that crank pulley ain't moving at all. I mean, I guess we could put it in gear and try and drag it with one of the tractors. Which I don't think I have time to do today. But it's a thought. The guy said it was running. I mean, at some point, I don't know what century, but apparently it was running. So, I don't know. Well, we'll see. We'll see. So this is something very cool. One of the things I love about old vehicles like this is, you know, they tell a story in a lot of different ways. But one of the very cool things I just found about this is this hat. So this hat here is from the original company this came from. Princeton van service, and who knows how long it's been hanging here. You know, this truck's from the 50s. I'm sure this was not hanging here since the 50s, but it's definitely old. So, cool things like that. Close this door so you don't hear those, my neighbor's stupid chickens. There's cool little features. I love old stuff. There's just so much to it. Lights, camera, action. No. A clunk. The military, when you're using a firearm, that's referred to as the dead man's click. In this case, it's the dead motor click, the dead engine click, or whatever. Unfortunately, with this one, as of now, we got the dead man's click. Never good, but oh well. Yeah, it's very cool. Look at the speedometer. Look at how, that's so weird. Why is it backwards when it's 80, 90? Oh, I guess because you're looking at it upside down. That's so weird. Or is it because if you get past 70, you're probably dead, so you're going, you know, you're progressively slowing down very rapidly. No, but that's so cool how they flip it like that. And the 10 they didn't have to worry about because it almost looks the same either way. Well, no, I guess it is flipped. Then we got these gauges. I don't know what all this stuff is, but you got your fuel gauge, oil, and all this round gauge. Very cool. Very cool features of this thing. Wiper. Oh, there's your choke. Old radio. Heat. Froster. Little box here. Looks like somebody put a street sign in the back to patch it. Palm Beach. Boca Raton. Huh. Very cool. Very cool truck. Look at that. Look at the heat exchanger. I mean, well, it is actually technically a heat exchanger, but it's exchanging heat. But the heater core is in there for your heat. Very cool. I don't know what that is. Oh, I know what that is. It's that vent on the front. That's cool. And this is, I believe this is your parking brake. And here's your shifter. This wacky shift ball on here. Oh, Joe's pulling in. I wonder if we could, maybe we could just pull it with Joe's truck. That would be kind of cool. Maybe we'll try that. Let me ask him. He'll be like, oh, we gotta get to work. Oh, yeah, we should try that though. Picture of it.
It's a cool truck.
Yeah, it's cool. It needs a hell of a lot of work, but it's cool. I think the engine is locked up, so that just begs the question, how the f did you know that?
I thought he said that.
He didn't say it to me.
Yeah, no, it's cool that it has the original engine in it.
Yeah, it's not staying, but no, it's the original.
Is this what Trump
That's
had?
Yours.
Where was this one at?
Up at my house.
Is this the one that stays in with you?
That was the one from the Land Rover, yeah.
Have you charged it lately?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's cool.
I mean, it could just be that it's fucking...
Yeah, I say we hook it to your truck and drag it. Would you say low on oil?
No, I mean, it could just from shit, you know, like things...
Well, yeah. Like the case that's at the shop?
Yeah.
Yeah, why don't you hook your truck to it and drag it forward like 10 feet?
Dude, that's cool how they have the freaking battery box right on the frame.
It just clunks, though.
Let me see if I see it actually turn... Dude.
I didn't see the crank. Well, you know, usually you see the fan tweak.
Wait, don't turn. Wait, let off on the key. Your key, hands off the key.
Yep. Why, you don't want me to hurt you? You got to push the belt in while you do it. I tried. You want me to try?
No, no. Don't strike. No.
Here, try and push it while I do it.
No.
Why? It's not gonna start.
Well,
what are you, crazy?
Al, do it again. No.
Like an impact gun.
What year is this, Al?
1957. I like the cab. The cab's freaking awesome. Check that out in there.
Holy shit, it's actually not in bad shape.
No, the cab's not. And look at the hat in the corner from Princeton Van Service. Cool.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, this is a big engine though for a straight 6. Like, it's beefy.
Now, what's the other handle? Is that high and low or?
Where? No, that's a parking brake. The big one.
Yeah, it's the parking brake.
The parking brake.
It's the band that goes on the drive shaft.
I think so. Probably. Yeah. Yep. That's exactly what it is. Then it's got underneath. See the other handle? Look at this. This is your torque multiplier. No, it's that. See that vent on the hood? You pull that and it flips it up and down. Look at the heater core. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah.
It's a cool truck. I think the price was right though. Honestly, I know somebody probably would pay more, but
yeah, but it does have a lot.
Oh, it needs love. It needs a lot of love. But you know,
restored or
I don't know. Who knows? When I hit the lottery, maybe. But it's one of those things where it's like the opportunity can't. You know, I'm gonna grab it while I can. I got a place to put it. Whatever.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if I end up doing something with it, I end up doing something with it. If I don't, you know, I'd like to, but who knows? Rather have the opportunity. Yeah, they got Bondo on here at some point. Would Lee do this? But yeah, this is the bad side too. There's a lot of problems. The nice thing though about old trucks like this is the panels are all relatively flat.
I'm on an international forum
on
Facebook. Yeah. What's the model of this one?
An S162. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta get the numbers off the engine. Figure out what the hell it is. I think it's a 264 Black Diamond, I think is what they call the engine. I just like how it has IH stamped in everything.
Yeah.
The engine has it cast in the block over here. The valve cover's got it stamped in it. It's super cool. International Harvester. Well, that sucks. Yeah. Could put some stuff in the cylinders, see if we break it loose. But like I said, I do have another engine for this, which was the plan from the beginning anyway, but it would have been fun to pop it off at least. And, you know, even ride her around a little bit. If it did run, we could pony tank it and probably drive it around a little, even with the bent drive shaft. But either way, yeah, this is a project that's not going to be done anytime soon. It's kind of one of those things where you see the opportunity and you jump on as fast as you can. I mean, the thing's worth more in scrap than I paid for it, so I'm not going to scrap it. I'd sell it before I'd ever scrap it, but I'm just saying that is the case. So you know, that's why I took advantage of it, you know. But it is what it is. Yeah, so I guess that means diesel repower. What? Alright. It's a pretty big engine. Like, for a straight 6, she's pretty beefy. She is, I mean, it's a truck engine, but, you know,